Good evening and welcome to the Links Golf Cup 2023 from East Lothian. Well, the sun was out on day one and the excitement levels were high. Here on Gullen 2, some of the players hitting the range to warm up before teeing off, others sharpening their short game. Here's Kevin Reid, just a couple of balls onto the practice putting green. Sorry, a couple of dozen. Not sure why anybody needs that many, an entire basket worth of golf balls. Well, perhaps he needs the practice. In fact, looking at those opening couple of putts, I'm not sure he's got enough balls with him. Maybe this one will drop in. He's beginning to see the line. He's beginning to get the pace. No, nowhere near it. Well, other people preparing in different ways. Here we've got Craig Nicol. Now he's got the phone out. All sorts of apps, all sorts of information available at your fingertips these days. And, well, Craig is getting some tips on playing links golf. That's a pretty sensible thing to do. It can be a different game. Things running fast even at this time of year. Now here's Pete Williams. He's on the phone and he's checking out the best pubs in the area. Well, it's only 9:30 in the morning, but well, you can never be too prepared for après golf. And well, I don't know if that's any better preparation than Kevin Reid is enjoying. Kevin, well, there seems to be quite a lot of balls that haven't dropped into that hole. And looks like he's going to change direction. Luckily, what you can't see in the pictures, but another 52 balls that he's got occupying the entire putting green. Now, Andy Mayock, we're here with the top tracer technology, and Andy, well, I don't know if the tracer can go quite that wide. And back with Kevin, I'm still seeing a lot of balls not in the hole. And well, I don't know how long it's going to take him to sink one. Best move out onto the course for some real action. And here at the third we've got Dave Clark. Dave deciding to lay up from 30 yards short of the green. Just dusting his club off a little bit. Perhaps there's a little bit of dirt on the club face or something. He's out with Dave McMahon. And Dave going for the lower trajectory. That's the kind of links golf shot we need. Very nicely played. Well, that shows it can be done. I wonder if Dave Clark will take any inspiration from that. Keep it low, make the ball run, make it work for you. No, try to flop it up, backspin, just when you don't need it. Well, I don't know, was it backspin or was it another kind of thick contact? I think he's definitely got something on the club face, just a little bit of dirt. Yeah, I think you should have probably wiped that off before you tried the little bump and run. Dave Clark, take good care of your equipment. Now, out to Kilspindie, and one of these scenic shots that we like to show you. The bridges in the background. We're just showing off here. This is the course. This is Alan Bradbury. We'll have no idea whether this is a good shot or a bad shot. It's just too far away. But it's nice to see the flag, the swing. Well, luckily, actually, we've got a little arrow that will show you that it probably wasn't Alan's best shot. Let's just say that. And I think the reaction tells it all. Over now to North Berwick. First look at North Berwick, and here we have Susanna Mitterer. Just off she's missed the green with her approach, but you can tell she's got an awful lot of experience from missing the green with her approach, because she knows how to recover. Beautiful scenery, beautiful shot. And another man who's pretty used to missing the green. It's Hendrik Almstad here on the first at Kilspindie. But another man with lots of experience of missing the green. That is a fantastic little chip. Well, they usually say a bad putt is as good as a good chip. Out to disprove that theory is Adam Bond. And I would say that bad putt is nowhere near as good as the good chips we've just seen. And, well, maybe you should have got a lofted club out. Over on the third, Barry Whittaker also going with a putter, but he's been working on his power, he's been working on his distance, and it shows. One of the longest short games here this week. Bad putts, definitely worse than good chips. We can report that. Well, back to North Berwick, where we saw Susanna's chip on from the edge of the green. Can she convert? Yes, she can. Beautiful up and down. Beautiful scenery. This is great stuff. Nice smile for the camera. Lovely. Well, we're even going back to Kilspindie, the first with Hendrick. Well, I don't know why we're back here. I mean, Susanna, she still had a bit to do. This is really just a tap in for Hendrick. Well, just it's the first green. I don't quite know what to say about that. I think we should probably just move away. And Kilspindie and the 15th and Dave McMahon. Well, he's going for a chip and run. There's the chip. He's not going to get much run through that bunker. And he's just realised that. Yeah, should have checked out the terrain before he played the shot. Well, maybe he was distracted. It's easy to be distracted here with the scenery at East Lothian. And some of the sightseers out there on the boat out towards the Bass Rock. It's beautiful stuff. And it's nice to take it all in. Steve Darroch, he's up on the second tee. He's taking it all in. In fact, he's seen that boat. And he's very, very conscientious. You can cut the corner here, but it is a bit risky. It's a bit risky for your score. It's a bit risky for those in the boat. So Steve decided to play it super safe. It's not safe if you're one of the locals coming down the 17th, and doesn't he look impressed? Well, safe route there from Steve Darroch, not impressing everybody. This man can be impressive though. Alex Schweindinger here on 16, Gullen 2. Well, that's a great putt. Keeps his cards close to his chest though, not much of a reaction. Can't tell whether that was for a 4 or a 14. Well, I'd be smiling myself if I'd sank that. Now back to North Berwick, the first a long way away, Barry Stewart. But this is tracking, it's looking good, and it is in. What a magnificent putt. Quite right, we get a smile. Waves crashing in the background, smile, life doesn't get much better. Well, no reaction from Alex, nice reaction from Barry. Here we have Colin Hughes, just rolling that in, and it's the 17th. And it's his first points in the back nine. And that's the kind of celebration we're looking for. No wonder. Well, great reaction there from Colin. And now back on Gullen after all those practice putts. Kevin Reid, 12th one. What a time for it to drop. Don't waste it. And he is excited. He's getting more and more excited. The camera's there. Everything. He is pumped. He is pumping. Well, I don't quite know what he's doing. I think we should probably move away. Well, this was earlier, and this is with Mike, the starter, that everybody knows well, and a bit of pointing, just taking in the whole scenery. This is what's exciting them. I'm not sure if it's the plane. It's not often you see the sunshine. That's fair. No, actually, I'm hearing they're pointing at theirs. Yes, it's the top tracer from Andy Nayock's opening tee shot, and that is still flying wide to the right. Well, I should probably get up to North Berwick now, and Alan Stonebanks. Now, he's had a good drive, really doesn't want to waste it. He's not going to rush this shot. Well, he's not known for rushing. He's been there a while. I think he's ready to go any second now. No, we're going to have to leave him. And over to Kilspindie and the first, and here we have Neil Dowds teeing off. Now, of course, it's a par 3, the first at Kilspindie, but that hasn't stopped this group deciding to have a long drive competition. Neil Dowds flying the green, trying to get straight onto the second, and that's a good effort. Well, we'd only allowed a wedge, but it's still a long drive competition. He's out with Scott Allison. He's looking to go even further, and that might have a chance actually. Well, it's very close for the long drive on the par 3, and actually I think Scott Allison's got it. Yes, never mind the flag or the green or anything. Oh dear, back with Alan Stonebanks, and I'm hearing he might be ready to go within the next 2 or 3 minutes after a sensational drive, and we're finally getting action. Well, will this be worth the wait? It is. Great shot. He sank the putt for a birdie. Unfortunately, he only got 1 point because of a 2-stroke penalty for slow play. Now back to Gullen 2, the 5th. David Hearn. And flopping it up from the semi-rough, and that's a wonderful touch. That is a great chip, it has to be said. Well, he's out with Omar Asir, who missed the green off to the left into the bunker. Well, David's recovery shot was magnificent. Omar's even better. Well, David, good. Omar, better. Over to North Berwick, David Beanie. If you think those two were good and David can't do any better than that, well, I tell you, you'd be absolutely right. Nowhere near. Well, not even quite making. Oh, careful lifting that divot. You could hurt your back. You think he's going to take that home, practice his putting on it. No, he's putting it back. And still some distance to go. Well, it was a funny half shot. You need a full shot to be able to let loose. Like Colin Hughes, he's in the rough, but he's far enough away. He can get a full swing, launch it high up into the air, and see it land 20 yards in front of him. Still good power. Oh, great power putting that club back in the bag there. Too much power. The rest of the equipment could be in danger. And Colin, just calm down. Well, we're back with David. And well, maybe that grip's a little bit slippy. The start of the season needs to get it re-gripped. Well, he's certainly approaching this green in stages. He should be there in the next 2 or 3 shots. Bad reaction there from David. Now, John Smith. John's a pretty good golfer. This is him on the 3rd at Gullen, and we will not be happy with that. Oh, he's definitely not happy with that. And, well, you know, it's a missable putt. I know we're all disappointed, but it happens. But he does seem particularly perturbed. And, oh, God, he's cursed. Well, I'm glad we can't quite hear what's coming out there. I don't know if I've got enough money for a bleep machine. I just wonder why he's so angry. There's only 3 holes in. Well, he's broke his run of 7s. That's the disappointment. Yeah. He was on level 7s up until that point. Well, hopefully he can recover. And we're back to Gullen 2 and the 5th. And here's Alan Bradbury. And now Alan getting some hints and tips from Simon Lister. Now, well, Simon has told him exactly what to do. He's given him his yardage. He's given him his line. He's told him how to grip the club. He's told him how to swing it. His swing thoughts, his aim, his power, all guided by Simon Lister, remember? What kind of effect will that have? Well, he's just completely ignored him. He's completely ignored him, stuck to his usual game. And Alan, well, actually, it was pretty good for distance, it has to be said. I mean, he's on the next hole, but pretty much pin high. But, well, here's the man himself, Simon Lister. He can talk the talk. Actually, I'm not sure he can talk the talk after seeing Alan's shot. But can he walk the walk? Simon Lister, the man with the hints, the tips, the technique. Straight down the middle. Through the forward tees. And, well, I thought he might lay up on the path in this par 3. But he went for it. And he's cleared the path. And, well, poking fun at Simon there. A bit of a dangerous thing to do. This was him on day 3 at Kilspindy. Well, he didn't like the reaction of the cameraman back at Gullen. The shaking shoulders, belying the laughter from behind the camera. Well, the hole is off to the right, but Simon seems pretty intent. He looks like he's aiming right at the cameraman, and he's a pretty powerful guy. It's dangerous stuff out there, I can tell you. Missed to the right. Well, he had the power, just not quite the accuracy. But that's not fair to make fun of Simon. You know, one bad tee shot and then trying to get revenge. But as we've seen from so many others on here, it's about how you recover. That shows the true colours of the golfer you are. So here is Simon Lister and his recovery. Yes, really showing his true colours there for everyone to see. And as we take another look at that, it's probably best to say good night from the 2023 Links Golf Cup in East Lothian.